What's your name and where you from?
My name, Bate Nate H, from East London.
How would you describe growing up in East London?
Rough, tough. Like, it's a hustle, innit? Like, you really gotta be on your P's and Q's, like, to be outside. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was outside for real and didn't make it. You know what I mean? So it's not just myth and stories, like it's real life.
What first got you into music?
My dad was a musician, so like from when I was 5, I've been reading and writing music. And then learning on the steel pan, guitar. Like, see my dad live in rockstar, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, independent as well, traveling country to country. Like, got us, me and my brothers, 5 older brothers, like playing in separate teams, going out to rich folks, making money on the weekends, saving that. So I was making music money like as a professional from young. You get me? Like before the streets. I was really like a musician, you know what I mean? So that's got me, it's in my blood. It's in my blood, like even up to now, I still get advice from partners, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's deep for me, it's deep rooted shit. So,
How would you describe the music you make?
eclectic, like 808 drums, like the main thing, but I can jump on hip hop, punk rock, reggae, R&B. It's versatile, you feel me? So when I say eclectic, I'm like people call me Enigma. They don't know what to expect, so it's like I'll put out something like how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I've done that variation. Like I said, when my dad's a musician, I grew up Pink Floyd, MJ, Prince, on 12-inch, Cameo, Isley Brothers. Then I got in like my first rap CD was Thug Life, Tupac School, Thug Life. That was when I was living in America. Yeah, that was my first CD, 5. Crazy. So like I've had a musical journey, like airballing, like getting into Tupac made me want to write lyrics, so you get me, Tupac made me want to write lyrics, but all the rest of them I wanted to be like them, you feel me, like Kurt Cobain, Nirvana. So when I see these people like with Nirvana t-shirts, I'm like, I don't even know the half, name me one Nirvana song or story, like, who's Kurt Cobain? Oh yeah, you know him, because his name's the most famous out, but name me a Nirvana song, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool, it's popular, isn't it? Like, that's what it is.
What's your creative process like?
What's it? Well, like, what the music, fashion,
How do you make a song?
I make a song, bro. Nah, like, to be real with you, bro, and people, when they hear this and hear my song, they'll be like, wow, like, it don't take me long now. Like I said, I've been doing it for so long. I got my first studio when I was 12, you know what I'm saying? In my room. But it's so easy to me now, bro. It's like, I can think of lyrics like that. I've read the dictionary, that's one thing I've done, you know what I'm saying? When I was in jail, I read a dictionary, so just to get extra knowledge. So when I'm writing bars, I don't even write no more. I'll go there, catch a flow, take like 20 minutes, you get me? And then the most important thing for me is the arrangement of the song. So you'll hear my voice in the background a lot of times, not just the adlibs and stabs. That's to me hollow. So you'll hear my voice, like, you'll make sure it's a proper song, you know what I'm saying? That's what I learned from my pops, like, behind the tenors, the bass, behind the bass you might get one run. I use my voice as an instrument, I call them and do that, you get what I'm saying? So, like that, man.
You have any collaborations?
Yeah. So, the most famous one I've done, Young Thug, obviously, that's my guy. YSL Fargo, Chico, that's all that young stoner like artists. I try and fuck with them the most, but obviously when I was in Miami, and that was like people who were associated with, you know, YSL, you know what I'm saying? And when Thug would come over and done the Drake tour, Way Mixed World, invited me in there. So that's always been love, you get me? They've done a lot of shit behind the scenes.
How was that experience?
Cool, bro. Like, it's like, you know, it is like a lot of people will be like, I showcase it, but it's like I'm my own star, innit? So the experience is cool. What they tell me, the advice I've got given, that whole type Kev, like he's the owner of 300, I know him personally, that the advice they give me is like more than me saying the clout online. You get me? Yeah, I got a feature of mine, man. We've got pictures and post out shit, but people expect me to be like, yeah, YSL every minute. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm still Bate Nate, still me, so the experience, the knowledge. Bro, I've opened up for Tupac's Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? I've had, like, in Jazz Cafe, London Jazz Cafe, I brought before Rest in Peace, Goose and Fable, it's all on YouTube, but I brought them to London in 2015 when I was a little jit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just on the strength of like them saying I'm keeping thug life alive in the music, you know what I'm saying? It's like real raw shit. So from the YSL niggas to the Outlaws, I can go sleep. Like, I can take a deep sleep tomorrow, bro, and be happy with that. You know what I'm saying?
Outside of the music, what age did you jump off the porch?
Bro, like I said, my father was a brothers. I remember being a lookout for my brothers while they're doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, year 6, like, year 6 going into year 7. Bro, I went to jail when I was 14, 15. I missed my, like, I come back when I bust the case when I was 16. I missed a whole year at school, in jail, banned from London. I was the first nigga to get ASBO with 2 of my PODs. Like, young, bro. So I got my first strap when I was 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2 bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, jail 15, strap at 40. Man, like, being outside, bro. Like, being outside from young, and it's like the knowledge come before coming outside. So that's why I feel like I had an easier time adjusting to the street. Because I'm seeing my brothers coming back, running in the room, he's got a box of food, breaking up, not hard food, but punk, breaking it up. I've seen that. That's how I got on, stealing little bits of his bud, stealing it from me and my boys. Like when we had the big, you know, them free phones, the silver ones, with the first camera ones, them ones there, filming. Yeah. You're outside, so I've seen that knowledge, had that knowledge. You get me? When we come outside, my brothers like beat, like when we was robbing phones, we'd buy them off niggas, like, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, being outside the porch, man, we made the switch to get rich, like that's the difference. That's what man don't get, like the dream is to come out, get money, come out,
just so that you
that man gets stuck in the cycle, innit?
Give me one lesson you learned.
Curb, bro. This is like a lot of street men are gonna nod their head like this, but the streets ain't shit. What I learned, the streets ain't shit. Like I've met so much more since taking my rapping and fashion as a business, so much more, and met so much more people, learned so much more from real people than I ever had on the street. From the street, I learned niggas are gonna be snake, rats, not snake. Niggas are gonna be rats. Niggas are gonna try and fuck your girl. Niggas will see you go jail, not hold you down, but try and fuck your baby. You feel me? And I've been in these similar positions when I'm not with these niggas and man, you're in jail, I hold you down. You come out, make sure you're used to it. A different kind of mentality. So when men are out here saying what's real, what is real, what's real to you. You feel me? Like just being on the curb and shotting 2 packs don't make you a real one. Real ones like, what are you gonna do in your life to make sure that you leave a legacy to say, alright, cool, I've lived here. You feel me? So, man, like they'll start saying niggas die every day. Like that's real talk. But niggas don't get rich every day. So make that switch. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on about. That's what I'm on.
Do you have any role models to look up to growing up?
Like I said, like my first CD, the Tupac Thug Life CD, I feel like for a big era in my life, and even like the UK scene, say when I come in the scene about when I was like 16, but Tupac, MJ, Michael Jackson, I say a Tupac more in the attitude, like don't give a fuck attitude. That's why I love Tupac. MJ was the don't give a fuck. If you listen to MJ's lyrics, it's crazy. I don't give a fuck, but I'm still gonna dress like me. Pac still fell into the bracket of young rich nigga. You don't give a fuck attitude rebel, but he still got a Versace and da-da-da. MJ was like, alright, cool. I'm gonna wear these what we would call jackets. Jackets was an MJ. I don't remember that. I'm gonna wear these white socks with these. I'm gonna put this with the suspenders on. Like MJ was like unique. A lot of niggas didn't have Pac's mentality, but he had an image that a lot of people took out, or he took from Rakim and that and put it together. MJ was just unique. One Shavosky glove on, like you know what I mean? Make people faint and go wild. Like that's MJ. You know what I'm saying? So I took that from him, the pizzazz music side. Like that, don't like get out of your barrier. With Tupac, I feel like musically he even affected my music to be a lot more like didn't push the boundaries, innit? But didn't really push boundaries outside of hip hop. He was a hip hop legend, but inside of hip hop, he didn't really push the barriers to say, right, like, let's go and make a rock and a rap tune. You know what I'm saying? You have to let me come like, nah, you know what I mean? So it's like, on that kind of sense, that's why I say Mike is probably the biggest inspiration, influence. You know what I'm saying? But like, dropping an album, I don't even know if I want to be in London, but I go in between both London and America. I don't know if I want to be here or there when I drop it, but it's going to be like a multi-country album, innit? So I'm not going to be, it's supposed to drop on Independence Day in America, July 4th. I'm not going to be putting it as just an American album or just a London or England album. It's going to be like adverts for both and do a lot of content in it. So it's going to be like, some is just made for my American fans, some are just made for my European fans. Get the both of it. And hopefully when it drops, it'll just gel like stream-wise. It's got a lot of streams, but they're getting it for that reason, they're getting it for that. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see a lot of like American adverts on my IG, people get confused. You'll see, you know what's up.
Collaborations we could expect.
DWE, want to do songs, we're doing songs. Gotta be real with you, like I said, there's just a lot of YSL members, man. I got YSL Fireboy on the tune. Again, I've got tunes with Fargo coming out. I've got some old shit that you're gonna hear with Kings with Mondo. It's just really like, it's a lifestyle, innit? And there's so many, man. It's like, you complement the way I'm doing it. It's fashion music, the sound, the lifestyle. So that's really me. Like, if I fuck, there's a lot of London man who's, now like I had man just come up to me and say, nah, bro, you're inspiring me to be myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's the generation that man's bringing up. So when that generation gets a bit bolder now, then I'm gonna get these type of young niggas. I'll try and sign these type of young niggas. That's what I'm trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the vibe, man. Like, man have to realize I went through if you know the history, I went through the fire and brimstone over here to put this sound over here, bro. Like fire and brimstone. When I come back from Miami with Fugger when he's in Miami, White Servant Block, and we come back with, I done my first video, the Wiping Your Nose video on Grime Daily, bro. That's like 6 years old now. What's the main thing, man, saying that? Grime, wipe your nose. Back then, bro, go look at the comments. What the fuck is this? What's he talking about? What's he wearing? All of that shit. And now look, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. That's why I just laugh now. People give me my flowers now, but I went through it, bro. I went through it.
How do you think social media is impacting music scene?
Because you don't have to be. I don't have to be. Bro, I banned interviews one year. Like, if you met me like a year and a half ago, I wouldn't have done this. I banned interviews, so because I feel like, yes, bro, banned interviews because I feel like it was too much people knowing. You have to talk too much for people to know who you are, innit? With social media now, cool, let me post a picture and put a caption. You feel me? I can post a picture now and a caption and saying, fuck it like it's a real nigga. You're gonna get a gist of what I'm talking about, what's going on in the caption. You're gonna see what I'm about. I ain't gotta say too much. I could do a promo post, tag my album to it. You dig what I'm saying? From IG. And then boom, like I've got a stream of from you or your homeboys without even saying too much. Now social media is like a special shit. Like you see people like using it, like Playboy Carti. You look at my man uses it and does nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But still one of the highest streamed artists this year. It's crazy, man. Social media, let's put it this way, if 50 Cent had social media when he was running the street, did the mixtape sessions and that, bro, he would be even bigger than he is now. Fact. No one would be able to touch him. Like, that's what Drake's ran away with that shit. NBA Youngboy, Drake, ran away. It's crazy.
Time for some quick fire questions.
Let's go.
Roscoe Bum.
Bum.
Tracksuit or jeans?
Jeans.
Digger D or Central C?
Digger D.
Champagne or cognac?
Champagne.
Blade Brown or K-Trap?
Blade Brown.
Football or boxing?
Boxing.
Gigs or young spirit?
Young spirit.
You a drinker or smoker?
Both.
Anyone or TLA?
Anyone.
Label conservative?
Fucking both.
Chunks or Philly?
Philly.
Netflix or Amazon?
Netflix.
D-Block Europe or NSG?
NSG.
Mercedes or BMW?
BMW.
Stormzy or Chip? Andy Joshua or Tyson Fury?
Tyson Fury.
Real rap or drill?
Fuck! You got me, that's the one you got me. You got me. Fuck! Real rap, what do you class as real rap? Cut paper, nines.
Styles P, Rimsey.
Rimsey, Hot Eyes, real rap.
Arrows or Selfridges?
Selfridges.
Pretty picture. Now, if you had the power to free a rapper out of prison, who would it be and why?
Right now, you know that's gonna be biased. I'm freeing the whole of YSL, yeah, and I'm chucking away the Rico, I'm tearing it up. I'm saying because there's too much influence on the culture. But let's be real, the culture needs YSL, bro. Look how much the impact they've had, so I'd say free the whole gang.
What's your favourite song to perform?
Funny story about that, Slatty is my favourite song to perform, but at the same time, it's my highest views song, my highest views song, 500,000. But at the same time, bro, I made that song in 20 minutes, it's not fun for me. Like, I perform it when people enjoy it, so I do it for a crowd favour. So yeah, I like seeing people enjoy themselves, so I say Slatty.
What is one message you'll give to the younger generation?
Bro, stop knocking on the door, kick it down, waving the 4-4. Not literally, but mentally in anything you're doing.
Tell us the craziest situation you've been in without incriminating yourself.
Yeah, so when I said that, the strap on like 14, 2 doors chained, just know you don't test out the thing in the daytime. Young, dumb, testing it out. After school times, do the math. No one got hurt, but do the math. Do the math.
What's the realest shit you've ever wrote?
When I was in jail one time, I wrote a letter to my baby mum, and it was like situated in a thing where I thought that I was gonna be there for a minute. So things I was writing was what I planned, what I wanted to happen, what I planned to happen, what I want to happen with my kid. God's plan, bro, I got bailed out, so, and that letter I never got to post it, but the realest thing I ever wrote was that letter. If that letter ever reached her, she would look at me in a different way than, not that she don't think I've got my shit together and all that, but you know, at a certain time, when you're with your baby mums and you split up, there's only that memory they have, innit? So she would have known that, alright, cool, he's thinking about a future, not just himself. He's patterning up for, you know what I mean? So that was the realest shit I wrote, bro. But God's work, man, to come out before I even got to post, before I even got the first class stamped. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that was the realest shit, though. And when I come out, what I did with that, bro, I still got that letter now. I still got the letter now, but I feel like that's something that I can hold and get buried with me. You know what I mean? Because it was real shit. Or I could show my youth in about 10 years or something. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that was real shit.
So thanks for pulling up. Appreciate it. Nice to finally meet you.
Respect, my bro.
Keep pushing, man. I wish you all the best.
Man, good luck with the team, man.
That's it.
Love, my brother.
Big up.